When we think about training, we always think of the bigger muscles, so the glutes, the quads, the core. We never really pay a whole lot of attention to what's going on in the feet. But if we look at the feet, we have a huge amount of muscles and tendons and joints and ligaments down there that need to be trained just like anywhere else in the body. What happens at the foot dictates a lot further up the chain. So if we have a weakness or an imbalance in the foot, it's going to have a knock-on effect to how the knee and the hip move. So what I'm going to do is show you 3 very simple exercises that I use with all athletes and clients at some stage of their training. So before we start, we just have a very quick look at the foot. So the foot is basically a tripod. So 2 points at the front of the foot and 1 point on the heel. So when the foot is on the ground, we constantly look to play a bit of a balancing game between those 3 points. So for all the exercises we're doing, after each rep you're looking to refine that tripod again and work from that base. So the first exercise we're going to look at is a simple toe raise. So all we're going to do is we're going to work one leg at a time. We're going to take the weight into the back foot and the front foot is going to do the work. So what we're doing from there is find that tripod, keep 3 points in contact with the ground, and we're just going to pull the toes up and back down. Just pull the toes up and back down again. When you get comfortable with that, you can start to take a little bit more weight into the front foot. Again, 3 points of contact. I'm going to start to pull the toes up and back down. Pulling up and back down. So that's the first exercise. We're going to work to 12 to 15 reps each side of that for 2 to 3 sets. So the second exercise then is an arch squeeze. So what we're going to do, we're going to work 2 feet together on this one. Find the tripod on both feet, and from there we're going to try and squeeze into the ground with the toes, right up into the arch and roll out onto the blade of the foot. So grip the ground with the toes, squeeze into the arch and roll out onto the blade of the foot. Again, when we get comfortable with that, we're going to add to that a little bit. So again, what we're going to do is start on that tripod. We're going to dive in onto the arch of the foot, pull the blade up, and from there then we're going to start to squeeze and roll right back out onto the blades. So tripod, dive into the arch, squeeze and roll out. So find that tripod, dive in, squeeze and roll out. That one's going to be a little bit uncomfortable. You're probably going to get a little bit of cramp into the toes and into the arch and that, but try to work through it as much as you can. Again, you're going to just work 10 to 12 reps on that for 2 sets. So the third exercise I'm going to show you is ankle rocks. So for this one you're going to use a rack or a wall just for a little bit of stability, because we're going to work both feet at the same time. What we're looking for on this one is I'm going to pull the middle of that foot into the middle of the shin. So I'm going to rock back, pull midfoot into shin, and I'm going to push up onto the balls of the feet into a calf raise. So rock back, midfoot to shin, and up onto the ball of the foot. That's really nice when you start to get into your running mechanics and your speed drills. A lot of the time we see when we drive the knee up, the foot's dropped down. So what we really want to be in is that position, put midfoot into shin for all our speed drills and running mechanics. We do that every single day in warm-ups. It's a nice simple one. We just work 6 to 8 reps on it. So they're 3 basic exercises that I use with clients every day. You can easily fit them into your training session and you should see a huge difference once you start to work on your feet. It should transfer really well into the rest of your training. As always, if you have any questions on it or there's anything else you'd like to see covered, either drop me a message or leave a comment.